Welcome back. Hands be together. Right. Fururashi. Let's do a back kick. Okay? So we're going to start out with a 4-step kick. Have you noticed that most of our kicks are 4 steps? They are. So let's bring our band side up and our non-band side across. We're going to lift our knee, look over our shoulder, kick straight back, pull it in, and put it down. Lift your knee, look over your shoulder, kick straight back, pull it in, and put it down. Okay, so if I turn this way, I'm going to lift, look, lean forward a little, kick, in, and down. So use our Fururashi in between, okay? Use our Fururashi, we lift, make sure you look behind you every single time. Ready? Up, out, in, and down. And let's do this robot speed. So not super powerfully, but just with good form. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each up, out, in, down. Knee. Song. Chi. Ooh, try to keep your guard across your body as you do the kick, and it'll help your balance. Go. Right? Because when you were doing this, you were arching your back, which is pretty common. A lot of people try to do the kick this way, and that's not safe or good for your back. So it's called to counterbalance, right? So if I just lift my leg and move my body forward, then that is a counterbalance. So when you lift, come forward with the back straight, look and kick so that you don't arch your back and that you will have better balance. Thanks for making that mistake. I appreciate it. All right, ready? Each. Ooh, better. Knee. Ooh, that was a great kick. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Oos. And let's switch to the other side. Lift your knee, look over your shoulder, kick, in and down. Lift your knee, look, kick, in and down. And what's it called when you go forward? Do you remember? To counterbalance. Ready? Lift, kick. If you're old enough, when I was a kid, they had these things that was called a water bird, and it would sit on your desk, and it would go, there was a little thing of water, and it would balance back and forth. I'm just old. Guards up, out, in and down. Each. Knee. Robot speed. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Oos. Okay, nice. I like back kicks. Okay, so now we're going to do a Shuto Uchi. So bring your fingers tight together. All right, so let's go over that here. We're going to bring our fingers tight together. You can come with me. And we're going to use the Shuto section, the knife edge of our hand, right? And now if I have my hand like this, if my fingers are forward, those will hit first. We don't want that. So I want to pull my fingers out of the way so that the squishy part, take a finger, there's like a squishy part here, and then follow it down, and there's a little kind of bony part, right, on the edge of your wrist, right? So if I'm being nice, I can hit my partner, right? If I'm being nice, I can hit with the squishy part, and if I am more accurate, which probably means more advanced. If I'm more advanced and I want to use a harder part of my hand, but it's also a lot smaller, I can use the bony section, right? So either one is going to work, but for right now, we are going to do a Shuto Uchi. So wave to me with your band side and bring it across to your cheek and then come out and say hi. Hi. Bring your hand up to your cheek. Bring your hand up to your cheek. Hai. Bring your hand up. Ich. Yeah. Ni. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. That's okay, you did a good one. All right, so now bring your non-band side across to your cheek and then come out and say hi. That's okay. Bring your hand across and say hi. And back to the ready. Ich. Ni. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. All right, you ready to alternate? Okay, so let's step back just a touch. All right, so we're in Kibadashi for this for right now. Hands up, fingers together, thumbs tucked, hands down. Bring your band side across to your cheek and your other hand back. And you're gonna do a shuto strike across and then leave it there. The arm that's bent sneaks up to your cheek. This one's tricky. You might have to come back and do this a few times. Shuto, pull back. Bring your hand up to your cheek. Shuto, pull back. Bring your hand up to your cheek. Shuto, pull back. Ich, ni, song, chi. Nice one. Go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Us. Now let's do that with a little bit of movement. So we are going to use our back stance and we're going to go from Fudadashi to back stance and back to Fudadashi, okay? So let's just do the feet first. So we're gonna use the band side will stay in front and it's going to keep facing the front like that. The non-band side will slide back a little bit in a C and out, and then both legs are bent and our shoulders are still facing toward the screen, okay? So we're gonna step back and back out. Now wave your band side, bring it up to your cheek, step back, hi. Back to ready, step back, hi. Back to ready, ich. Ni. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Now we're going to do the non-band side hand. Bring your non-band side hand up to your cheek. Step back. Shuto uchi. Back to ready. Bring your non-band side hand up. Shuto uchi. And back to ready. Remember to say hi on every single one. Ich. Ni. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Hayos. All right, so now we've done, let's see, today we've done a back kick and a shuto uchi, and we want to do, and we've done our back stance with those. Let's do one more set of back stance and shutos, and we're going to move forward and back with them, okay? So from Fudadashi, step back, shuto, step back, shuto, step back, shuto, step back, shuto. Forward, ich, ni, song, chi, go. Back, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Us. Okay, come back up here. Now, here's the thing. Shutos and down blocks are actually a lot alike, so it's nice to do them together. So hands up, roll your fingers down, thumbs on the outside, Fudadashi. Bring your band side hand up to your cheek. And now do your shuto that comes out. And now close it. So instead of going out, we're going to go down for a downward block. Bring your hand up to your cheek, down. And you can, for this one, you can open your hand, bring your hand to your cheek, point your fingers to the floor. Bring your hand to your cheek, point your fingers to the floor. Bring your hand to your cheek, point your fingers to the floor. Let's try the other side. Bring your hand to your cheek, point your fingers to the floor. Bring your hand to your cheek, fingers to the floor. Hand to your cheek, fingers to the floor. Now, roll your fingers down, thumbs on the outside, Fudadashi. Hand up, each. Now bring the other one up, Ni, Song, Chi. Go, Rook, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. Now pull the band side back, and we're going to bring the bent arm up to the cheek and across, downward block and pull back. This is probably one of the hardest blocks to learn how to do because there's so much stuff going on. So just stick with it, you'll get it. Bring your hand up to your cheek, downward block and pull it back. Bring your hand up to your cheek, downward block. Each, Ni, Song, Chi. Go, Rook, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. And you know what's funny about a downward block is that I still remember when I was a beginner having trouble figuring out what hand went next. And it was the time and place where I learned that shortcuts in karate are helpful. So if you try to think about too much, it can be overwhelming. So what I learned to do was I said, okay, I don't know which one comes next, whether it's the left or the right, but I know it's the one that's bent. So the bent arm comes up to your cheek, down block, pull back. Okay, then I could look and say, that one's straight, this one's bent. Bent one comes up to your cheek, down block, pull back. So let's do one more set, and then we'll move with it a little bit. Okay, ready? Bring your bent arm up to your cheek, down block, pull back. Each, Ni, Song, Chi. Go, Rook, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. You're doing a great job. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for having me to come teach.
You're welcome. I love having you in these videos. All right, so now we're going to do our downwards blocks forward, and we're going to do them back. All right, so bring your hand up to your cheek. Non-band side leg, block over the leg. I think this is actually easier to remember because you block over the leg. Ready? Step, block, step, block, step, block, step, block. Now we're going to go backwards. Each, Ni, Song, Chi. Go, forward, Rook, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. So let's do 10 more because these are tricky. Each, Ni, Song, Chi. Go, Rook. Whoops, you're right. Rook, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. Lost track of my count. Logan and I are going to do some partner work. We're going to take the downward block that you just learned and we're going to put it with, because attacks and blocks are kind of like puzzle pieces. They fit together. Certain things go well with other things. So a downward block and a front kick go really well together. But repeat after me. Say high enough.
High enough.
Slow enough.
Slow enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
When I'm working with a partner, I need to make sure that my punches and my kicks, or my kicks especially, are high enough, because if they're so low, he would never bother blocking it. So I need to make sure that it's above the belt. I need to make sure that it's slow enough so that he can bring his hand up and he could do a good downward block. All right, and I need to make sure it's close enough, because if I kicked way out here, there wouldn't be a reason for him to block. So high enough, slow enough, close enough, and then my partner has a chance to do a good block. Now, reach out and shake hands. Okay, so I've got my band side and he's got his band side. So this is my right side, that's his right side, and sometimes if you can't figure out what's going on, sometimes this is a good way to start. So I'm going to do my kick with my band side, and he's going to do his block with his band side. So my job is going to be lift my leg and kick right above the belt and below the chest. His job is to step backwards and do a block. So just put your band side right up to your cheek to start with, okay? And I'm going to kick, and you're going to, let's have you step backward and block. So I'll step in and you step back. Ready? So step back, block. Good. And now we're both starting with our non-band side in front. I'm kicking with the band side, he's blocking with the band side. And the cool thing about front kicks is even if I messed it up and I was kicking with the wrong one, he could still block it. It would still work just fine. Okay, ready? Ich, nee. Song, chi. Go. Nice job. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes. Good job. All right, now let's just switch. I'm going to switch feet, so now I'm going to kick with the non-band side, and you're going to block with the non-band side. So I kick, he steps back and blocks, and then we switch again. Kick, and back. Ich. Nee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes, good. And now Logan gets to do the kicks. All right, so we reach out and shake hands. All right, and we put the other foot in front. Okay, so now he's going to kick with his band side, and I'm going to block with my band side, and we step back. Can you take a little step that way? Cool? Too far. Okay. Ready? Each. High enough, close enough, and slow enough. Nee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch, straight in. Coo. Ju. Okay, good. All right, other side. So, I gotta think about it. All right, so now he's gonna kick with his non-band side. I'm gonna step back and block. Nice straight kick, high enough, close enough, slow enough. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Where was that one going? Go. And you know, that happens though. When you get blocked a bunch, your brain starts adjusting and kicking where I'm not gonna be. So you gotta always remember to try to kick straight toward the person. Go. Rook. Back up a little. Zeech. It's okay. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes. Okay. So now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw either a punch or a kick, and I'm not going to tell him what it's going to be, right? So I'll get 10 and he'll get 10, and his job is to just block, okay? And then my job will be to just block. So here's what we're going to do. So my side goes first, all right? And I'm just going to put my guard up, and when I count, then my side gets to do one punch or one kick, and then we freeze. And your job is to do just a block, no counterattack, just a block, and then we reset, okay? So ready? Each. No counterattack.
Oh, yeah.
Each. Nee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seat. Ooh, and don't be there, block. That was a good block. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes. All right. So now we switch jobs. Ready? Each. Nee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Zeech. Sorry. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Woo. All right. Nice kick. Good job. So, awesome job today. We'll see you next time. Hands beat together. Hooray. Kumbawa. Nice job today. Super 5. Yes.